Looting and shooting. Two of my favorite things to do in Escape from Tarkov. And with the recent acquisition of the dorm's marked key, we were about to get into a lot of that. Now, the smart and most beneficial decision after finding this key would probably be to sell it for the 4 million rubles it goes for. But fuck that shit. I want to find out if this thing is actually worth its weight. And if, and this is a big if, it's a profitable key. Now before we jump into it, I want to preface one thing. Every time we hit the marked room, I'm going to tally up all the prices on every item we find in that room. And at the end, you'll get the truth. Now, I already know there's a few of you thinking, well, you're going to die. You're not going to make it out every time. You don't know that. And fuck you. It's a valid point. So, I'll also subtract all of the prices from the items I didn't make it out of raid with from the final total. Just so we can see how much of a dumbass I really am. This was perfect. This was the spawn I wanted the most. I mean, it's the best for 3-story dorms. Now I just had to haul ass, grab the loot, and get out. But that's a lot easier said than done. Let's dig in. At first glance, I'm a little underwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie. MK17 is a solid weapon. It'll sell for a good amount of rubles, but I remember it being a little bit better, right? I think they nerfed this room a couple wipes ago because they used to spawn weapon cases and stuff, but I'll take what I can get. It's been a minute since I've looted. I'm gonna let my buddy have the rest. The total is going to come out to around 248,000 rubles. From that pace, we should make half of our money back. But let's see if I get out of here first. Alright, I mean, this one was pretty chill. I made it out. All I did was kill 2 scavs and I was out of there. It was a pretty uneventful raid, but I'm okay with that. In fact, I would hope that most of these runs go like this. Holy sh**. The same spawn twice in a row? This is good. Too good. We are averaging a silver chainlet per hit, so my life. We did get a DVL-10 this time. That is a cool rifle. It doesn't go for too much, but I was a little happy to see it. Also, I think I know every loot spawn in this room, but if I missed anything, let me know. But yeah, the room's gonna come out to around 174,295.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
174,295 rubles when it's all said and done. Hey, it's about the experience.
Am I a joke to you?
Once again, we were out of the thick of it. With a dorm's compound behind us, we just had to run a little bit farther in order to reach our extract. With that being said, I knew there was going to be obstacles in the way, and I was prepared. Just to the right of this wall is where our extract was located. We had to get off the main road. It was too dangerous and open, but we were quickly greeted with scav fire which pushed us into the nearest building. Now I'm no genius, but any Tarkov player knows that this door doesn't spawn open. With that knowledge, and a backpack full of marked room loot, I decided to investigate. Yeah, should have trusted my intuition and hauled ass, but nevertheless, this was an obstacle I had to face now. And with that death, I learned this is going to be more difficult than I originally anticipated. But I was going to see this through. These 10 uses are going to fund me or the player that kills me. And I'm okay with that.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
And that's just how quickly my luck turned around. 3 dogs cases, an injector's case, a golden rooster, and a scav figurine? Yeah, I'm aroused. And seeing as I'm not a complete asshole, I did let my buddy without a dog's case grab one of the many that I found in this room. But when you total it all up, this room was 1,000,000 plus rubles. And surely, the valuable items stuffed in my gamma case that depend on me extracting in order to hold their value would focus my attention on survival. But we didn't get the Zippo, bro.
I mean, I don't got shit.
Wrong again. Lost in the loot, we forgot to visit one of the dorm buildings in order to get one of our quest items. And after we were well outside of the dorm's range, we decided to go right back into that hellhole.
Yoink.
Run.
I can put you down.
Just kidding. Obviously, I survived. That was a sick raid. I mean, 1,000,000 plus ruples on one hit started to change my perspective on the key. And then the next 3 raids happened. And that right there was an accurate representation of my soul, willpower, and confidence after those last 3 raids. And we still have 4 more to go. Oh yeah. That's a spawn we like to see.
Nice quick mission, in and out. No
Yeah.
casualties.
Yeah.
Okay, they come. I'm dead.
2022 AP Defensive Player of the Year is...
Dorm ceiling light. As if our little slump wasn't bad enough, the files for Raid 8 corrupted. Now, I'm no bitch, so I'm not gonna skip past this. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a single usage of the dorm's marked key. And how much did that cost me, you might ask? Well, it costed... And yes, I am psychotic, but also keep in mind the prices are inflated for all marked rooms because it's the end of the wipe, and they buffed all marked room loot. So, we're gonna play a minigame inside of a minigame and see if we can get our money back. Quick disclaimer, this is the first and only time you're going to see me check this spot. Keycards do spawn here, so if you have a dorm's mark key, check it. This raid in particular is not in chronological order. I recorded the past 10 before this one, so if you've been screaming at your screen because I haven't checked this one out, I apologize. I literally just learned about it. Oh, I am so fucked.
I can't breathe. Ow.
Oh wow, what a convenient time for the footage to cut, huh? Yeah, no, I totally survived that one. Let's go ahead and move on to the next.
A few minutes later.
This was it. After enduring a losing streak that needs to be studied, the only thing standing between me and total idiocracy was this final raid. This was a fourth quarter, 5 seconds on the clock Hail Mary, and I was ready to catch some balls. Yeah, buddy. This was the big break we needed. A yellow Labs keycard that goes for 2.2 million rupees by itself. In addition to that key tool we just grabbed, this was looking like a nice payday. A miracle actually occurred. Now, I just had to do my job. And you might be thinking, is it 4th of July in the three-story dorms building? No, that's my partner cleaning up some dorms rats, and by the sound of it,
Dude, these guys were loaded. Holy shit.
this did create a small problem, seeing as I preemptively activated the car extract thinking he was close behind. To hell with that though. No man left behind. I covered him until he was ready.
That's a thick-ass boy!
With both of our loot on the line, we started for the long ride. Yeah, that last raid absolutely saved my ass, but I just want to say before we get into the numbers, that was pretty fun. I mean, I died a lot more than I would have liked. Also, take everything you saw with a grain of salt. I mean, this is towards the end of the wipe, and like I mentioned previously, all the marked rooms are buffed at the moment, and it was a small sample size as well, so your experience could be way better or way worse than mine, or you could sell the key entirely, whatever makes you happy. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The profit from the items I collected from the dorm's marked room was this number. It's a big number. You want want me to read? You can read it yourself. You're fine. As far as profit from the items I extracted with, I made 3,969,999 rubles. That is dangerously close to 4 mil. We almost made our money back. As far as the money that I left on the table, well, I donated 2 million plus rubles to players that capped me.